All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I couldn't wait. This is a sneak peek I'm asking the universe for the upcoming week. I know tomorrow, Saturday, I'm doing my weekly reading, 1 card for each sign, and we clarify everything. It's a big all signs reading exploded on the table. It's a Thanksgiving feast of cards everywhere. But I can't wait. The energies are hitting me today. They're hitting me on my walk, on my evening walk. I cut it short to come back here and do this reading. I'm using the Rider-Waite because it's a nice baseline energy. It's going to be interesting. This is the week of the 13th through the 19th. It's a big week. There's a lot happening. The Pluto North Node trine peaking on the 14th. The full truth moon Leo on the 16th. And it's a lot of truth coming to the surface here. I just want to get a sneak peek of what I can expect in tomorrow's weekly reading. And I thought you might want to see it. I was going to pull it for myself, but I thought, what the hell? I'll show it to you. Okay. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, hi. There you go. Technically, it's timeless because all readings are timeless. Okay, so energies are cyclical, so when you find it is when you're meant to find it. So if you're here in April of 2027, hi. I'm Steve. Hopefully I'm still alive. That'd be really nice if you could let me know. February 13th through the 19th. A little sneak peek from the universe. Here's the pre-shuffle. We're going to do 3 cards and a bottom card, which is always 500 cards anyway, so get yourself comfortable. It's 10 of Cups here. You know, there's a lot coming up from the depths in people. And I got to show you what's crossing it. It's the 5 of Pentacles crossing it. It's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. What they could have had. Somebody realizing that they're out in the cold. But the thing is, the energies that are coming up from the from the depths are creating a lot of daydreams and a lot of things like that. And it's causing insult to injury within the person who's doing this. You know, probably your runner, right? The DM side. And it's kind of like, not only are they out, it's like this, not only are they out in the cold, right? But they're realizing that some truths are coming to the surface. They're realizing that it's their fault. It's like somebody running up and breaking the other leg. You know, just there you go. Now they're both broken. It's that kind of thing. But I told this to the Cancers, and that's the hot spot of the connection cycle. I told them in a recent energies update, it's shit or get off the pot energy. And it is here for all of you, for everyone watching this, for the whole week. It really is a shit or get off the pot. And somebody's giving it a lot of thought. The next card out, but they're holding back. The 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, card of the miser. They're fearful people. They hold on to their money, right? They're holding back because, for a couple of reasons. I'll show you what's crossing it in a second. But one of the reasons they're holding back is something to do with practicality and pentacles on their side, which they don't like. Okay? See, the card that's crossing the 4 of Pentacles is the 10 of Swords. And energy is always in layers. It's a double energy here. They're holding back because they think it might be over with you, but they're also, they do. Oh, they do. The energy's coming to break the other leg here, like I already told you. That's one side of it. But the other side of it is there's a fear of change, a fear of loss, a fear of, it's sort of like the energies are forcing people to deal with shit that they carpet swept, to literally deal with it. It's on the surface now. Stuff that they thought they buried a long time ago. Even stuff from childhood coming up to the surface, just right there. It's crazy energy, I'm going to tell you. Underneath that is the Page of Wands. All right, this is communication. It's someone who's curious. They want to communicate. They do. They do. There's a lot of fear here with that 4 of Pentacles. Underneath that is the High Priestess. Their intuition is driving them to do that. Yep, I see that. And right here I got 2 basically minor arcana, major arcana empresses. It's all about you. Whatever they did to you represents happiness to this person. In other words, you're the happiness and they fucked it off and walked on. It'd be happy inside this church here, inside this building, whatever it is. It'd be a lot happier than outside in the cold. These cards totally tell me that what's going to happen in the coming week at the very least is somebody is going to, they already are unhappy with their life the way it is, no matter what they show you on the outside. Somebody's about to get real unhappy with it. That's why I say it's going to be a tricky Valentine's Day, especially for people in couples that are unhappy, where one person's unhappy, or both, doesn't matter. It's not going to end well. It's going to be something, because not only are they feeling that, okay, or whatever's going on their side, they're also feeling the loss of this connection, because that's what I'm pulling on, and those are the cards I'm getting. This connection represents a lot of happiness to the person, but the person, it has to go through some changes first, okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards and a bottom card here, because I feel something in the energy and I want to see if it gets backed up. I'm not quite sure how to put it into words. It's almost like, for those of you where you do hear from the person this week, it's fluffy. You know, it's almost like an offer you'd be foolish to accept. It's something along those lines, like send it back to finish cooking kind of a thing. It is. It's like a placeholder, because I had that Page of Wands there, and in the Light Seer deck, that's my party girl, and I always say sometimes she chucking the spear to try to stab the person in the back so they fall and they can't get away. It's like that. It's like a placeholder-y kind of energy while they sort out the details on their side and figure out what they want, because there's so much being brought to the surface that it's too much for even the most enlightened person to deal with, I think. And your person has a lot of red flags anyway. We've seen that in the extended readings. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. How much you want me to shuffle here? Oh, son of a bitch. I see the bottom card. Mother hell. Okay, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that was there. I had a feeling there was going to be a tower from the bottom card the second I fucking saw that. And right here, 3 swords. That doesn't surprise me either. You know, you might think it's funny. Why did I get a tower and maybe 3 swords off the bottom card? But I'll tell you in a second. Queen of Pentacles is the crossing the tower. Okay, how do I phrase it? It's what I just told you. I said that the Page of Wands is like the my party girl in the Light Seer deck, and sometimes she's like chucking the spear to hit you in the back, to knock you down so that you don't get away. They want to put a placeholder on it. Yeah, that's kind of what it is here with the Queen of Pentacles here. You don't need them. They absolutely realize this is your energy. As soon as I saw it was your energy, the static energy here, not the incoming energy. That's the other side. Your energy is attached to this Queen of Pentacles, and this is like you're getting away. You don't need them. You're growing. They're picking up. We had both the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. Minor Arcana Empress and the fucking Empress. You're reflecting to this person, even if your life is a mess. I don't care. I don't care if you say to me, Steve, my life is shit. I'm depressed all the time. I'm crying. It doesn't matter. You're reflecting to this person as full-blown fucking having your shit together. Empress is fucking awesome. You're the awesomeness. Okay? Seriously. And that all that matters is perception. In 3D, all that matters is perception. Okay? Any PR agency will tell you that. All that matters is the public's perception, not the truth. No. We play with the truth. PR agencies, they do it all the time. In energy, all that matters is perception as well. It matters in the 5D too. It's you're there, or because there's no time in the energy, and you're right now, who you're going to be, even if you're not there yet. The energy is there, and that's all. That's the only aspect of it they can see. So, if nothing else, if you're not there, if you're that person that's crying all the time and you're a mess and all that stuff, you will be the Empress one day, because you're in full Empress energy, male or female, because the energy is there. You just got to get to it, that's all. But that's what's reflecting to your person. And it's causing, you're getting away. It's causing a tower. These are red, center, left, right. Right here, Queen of Wands. That is Fakey McFakerman. That is pretense. It's someone who's pretending one thing, putting it out on the outside, and on the inside they feel a lot of passion. They're attracted to you. It's all there. Okay? This person is heartbroken. This person you reflected as the 10 of Cups when we started this reading in the pre-shuffle, with the 5 of Pentacles crossing it. It's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. There's a whole lot of shit coming to the surface. Whatever your person's got going on their side this coming week is gonna look even worse than it ever did before. And then there's that whole thought that comes into their head of what they did to you when they're thinking back on it. And they could have had you, and you would have been a better choice, and this and that, and all of that together blends and rolls and snowballs and causes a tower. So this is that message I said. This right here, this Queen of Wands, and it's because of the Three of Swords. I've told you many times the Three Swords and the Five Cups are two cards that bring people in soulmate cycles. This is the fourth soulmate cycle I have studied in my lifetime. I'm not old enough to have done more. They're 12 years a pop. But this is my fourth one. Okay, and I'm telling you, this card in particular, Five of Cups, yeah, a nice number 2, silver medal. This the gold medal card right here. Okay, and with a tower here, they're definitely feeling it. You know, they really are. But the message is superficial. The message, I don't think it's an offer you should accept. I think it's an offer from someone who's just trying to put a placeholder on you if you hear from them this week. Okay? And the universe wouldn't have brought this energy in if a lot of you weren't. And again, when I say this coming week, the energies of this week are causing it. There's no time in the energy. You're all on different timelines. You're all dealing with different people. All right? Think of it as cars on the freeway. You're all at different parts on the freeway. Okay? So for some of you, you're up to the exit, and you'll hear from your person. For others of you, you're not quite there yet. You got to go a couple of miles up the road. It'll come in a little later. Might happen next week. Okay? That's just the way it works. I mean, it is what it is. The universe is not wearing a watch. It doesn't have our clocks and calendars. That's just us tracking the spin of the earth and the earth around the sun. We're just tracking a cycle, and a very superficial cycle at that. Really outside. The whole universe is cycles within cycles within cycles. I said once in a blog article, it's like those, the Russian dolls, where you take the doll out and there's another smaller one inside. Another one, a smaller one. And you keep going and going and going and going. So we're only tracking the external cycles. All right? This is spectacular. This is amazing energy. But I don't know that it's an offer that you'll particularly like. All right? I don't know that it is. It's fluffy. I had the right word. I try to find the right word when I feel the energy. It's fluffy. Okay? It's fluffy. It is. A little bit. And it's driven by pain. Okay? Driven by pain. It's very similar to a reading I gave recently. I don't remember what sign it was for. It may have been the Cancer reading, which would be good because that's the hot spot, so that affects all of you. Where I said something in the title about the Hulk is driven by rage and your person is driven by pain. You know, kind of making a comparison sort of thing. This is that. This is what that is. The beautiful thing here in the energy, I can tell you, is the way they view you, the way they're perceiving the energy off of you, and I know they're not telling you this because Fakey McFakerman's here, but the way they're perceiving the energy off you is that you got it. You're good. You don't need them. And I believe that. The energy of the connection cycle right now reflects in the sense of the divine feminine doesn't need the divine masculine. You're fine. You're attracting energy. You're bringing in new love, or you will be. The divine masculine, however, desperately needs the divine feminine. It's very clear in the energy to complete their karmic debt. In a way, part of their karmic debt was that they had to be vulnerable. Well, they have to come in, much like those 12-step programs where one of the steps is you have to apologize to everybody you fucked over while you were drunk. Well, they kind of have to do that to you. The universe kind of got them in the 12-step program. You know, either way, man, this is going to be a hell of a week. I mean, just take us. This is you, the Queen of Pentacles, and this is our week on your person's side. It's bad. We got the same kind of thing yesterday in a 3-card. I think we had 8 of Cups, a Tower, and something else, I forget. But anyway, it was that kind of thing. That's your reading. I mean, I could pull. Let me pull on the Tower before we go. Okay, I'll do that. Let's see where we go. Amazing. I love this energy. I got excited about this week. This coming week is exciting to me because it sets the stage for the rest of the month right up through about the first week of March. And it's just a sandwich of truth. It's the Pluto North Node trine on the 14th. It's the Leo full moon of truth on the 16th, and around the 28th, as if those weren't enough, Jupiter makes an awkward angle to Pluto, and it kicks their ass again on the backside. So it's just the whole rest of the month is this right here. They could fakey McFakerman all they want, but that pain is coming to the surface. All right, let's pull on the tower. Why is the tower here, universe? Tell me about the tower. Tell me about the tower. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Five of Swords. Yeah, it's a false victory. It's a quick save, right? False fives are always temporary in the tarot. That's why this is a false victory, right? A false victory if you cheat, you know, if they throw a spear to catch you and knock you down just so you don't get away, it's a false victory. It's temporary. You're going to realize it's a shit offer, just get back up and keep going. They're not going to be able to keep you with the false victory. It's a temporary victory for the person. It's a placeholder while they deal with whatever it is they're dealing with on their side and sort it all out. I say, for those of you where you are reflecting pure Empress energy and it's not future energy coming through, just reflecting out, for those of you where you found your self-worth, yeah, you're not going to take that. You're going to see right through that. And that's for those of you where they do come in. Although I think for a lot of you they will. This energy wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. Queen of Swords. Yeah. You're not gonna take that shit. You're not gonna take that shit. And they're afraid of that. They're afraid of you a little bit. They're afraid you're gonna reject them. So it's a false victory. This quick tower. Oh, I need to reach out, but it's just a placeholder kind of thing. Yeah. It's coming from a point of pain that's not where you start something, okay? This pain, these cards should be reversed. The tower should be where this is, and this should be where the tower is. That means you work on the pain first, right? And you call them on their shit when they try to get fake with you, and then the tower falls. Instead, what's happening here is I'm going in, I'm phony ass, I'm in pain, and it causes everybody to be in pain when that happens. And you can see through it. This is your energy reflecting off this, and this is what they're afraid of. This is what they're afraid of. What's on top of that? The sun. Oh, God. Oh, it's the happiest card in the deck. That's one good thing. God, you make this person really fucking happy. They are very afraid you're going to cut them out. That causes a tower, too. All of this, everything that they're planning to do, thinking about doing, all of it, your fucking person is just a tower this week. That's all they are. Everything, all angles, 360 degrees around their life. What's on top of the sun? Yeah, the King of Wands. Yeah, the Burger King. They gotta have it their way. They gotta have it their way. Again, it's more superficial energy. It's nonsense. They're not gonna. The King of Wands. Now I got to pull on the King of Wands. Let me grab the light seer, because there's a second energy attached to the King of Wands, and I know some of you, your person's married, and it's an entitled fuckwit. We've been through this in the extendeds a million times. I don't know why this asshole's showing up here. They got two things going on. The Queen, everything has multiple energies attached to it. Energy's always in layers. The Queen of Swords, in part, is them being afraid you're going to cut them out and see why they're coming in, that kind of thing. And that causes a tower. On the other side of the energy, there's something they need to take care of on their side, which is causing a tower. All of it is pain. And all of it causes your person's defense mechanism to kick in and be fakey McFakerman on the outside, male or female. But for some of it, it has to do with this King of Wands here. All right, on one side, they've got something they're dealing with that they're having a tower moment with. And I think we're going to call this King of Wands the King of Valentine's Day. I'm going to call him the King of Valentine's Day. Let's see where we go here. King of Wands. What is it? Why is it here? Here we go. Tell me about the King of Wands. Okay. Oh, yeah. Magician. The Ten of Pentacles is something long term. Oh, it's something long term, and it's a lot of fighting. It's Valentine's Day King right here. What I said earlier, people who are coupled during Valentine's Day this year with the Pluto North Node trine, it's going to be a shit fest. All right? And this King of Wands is going to try to probably try some shit, try to trick your person into, whatever, blame shifting, whatever. If this King of Wands is your person, and this is how they're dealing with things on their side, it's going to backfire on them. And it's going to go right to a tower. It's something the King of Wands represents something that controls them on their side. Very superficial energy that's long term. Alright? This is alchemy. This is lead into gold. I think for most of you, your person is seeing through it, and that's part of what's coming to the surface. I think this person, for a lot of you, not all, I'm just giving you what's in the energy. Don't make me pay for it later on Twitter, okay? This is not for all of you. But for a good chunk of you watching, 500 or so, maybe a little more, this person here, well, in part has been cock-blocking this soulmate connection. That's in the energy. But also in part, they've been controlling your person. They're very manipulative energy, okay? Titled fuckwit, right? Entitled fuckwit. Anyway, your person's seeing through it, okay? And that's causing some inner struggles within them, which is causing a tower because they have to deal with it. Either way, it's past pain. This energy hurt your person in the past. It's tied here, color-wise, with the robe here. It's tied here and it's tied here. It's long-term. It's long-term. And it hurt your person in the past. Whoever this is hurt your person and they never truly got over it. Or, for some of you, something you said, and this is actually in the energy, and I've felt this before, I haven't felt it in a while. Something you said that they didn't believe, your person didn't believe, actually turned out to be true about this person maybe, or something along those lines. I don't know. But it's not going to be a good Valentine's Day for whoever I'm talking about there. Either way, where it pertains to you, it's a placeholder message. They might chuck a spear at you, hit you in the back as you're walking away to try to stop you and hold you in place. But I think you're going to see through it. Okay? You should kick them back to the oven if they do that. That's not a relationship. Can't begin right here. This needs to be worked out. All right? I'll pull on it. I'll pull on the Three of Swords. Why not? I heard somebody say, pull on the Three of Swords. Okay. I take requests from the audience. All right. Play Iron Man. Play Iron. Okay, I'll play Iron Man. All right, here we go. But again, do what you want. Always make your own decisions. Just a talking hand on video. Why is the Three of Swords here? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Tell me whatever you want to tell me about the Three of Swords, universe. I leave it open. The energy today is very choppy. There's a lot of it. You can see by how all the stories I'm telling you and all the things that are here within and the layers and everything. It's very choppy energy. It's very choppy. All right. What do you want to tell me about this Three of Swords? What do you want to tell me about? And don't throw the Three of Swords on top of it, for fuck's sake. Yeah. The Chariot crossing the Three of Swords. Oh, they're pulled in two directions. They're pulled in two directions, big time. Black horse, white horse. On the one hand, they don't want to lose you. On the other hand, they got a lot of pain on their side that they're dealing with. It's all bubbling up from the depths. The creature from the black fucking lagoon is coming to the surface of this person's life. It really is. All the stuff they thought they carpet swept and they just, I'm going to forget about that. We're not going to look at it. I'm not going to talk about it. Is all coming to the goddamn surface. It really is. Not playing around either. It really is. Eight of Cups. They're walking away from something they once loved toward the sun. Recognize that? Yeah, that's how they feel about you. That's why they're worried you might cut them out. That's why they're worried you might be over. That's why the tower gets Fakey McFakerman's coming to put a placeholder down. Right here, the Eight of Cups, they can't. I read this already when I was pulling on the King of Wands for a handful of people that are here that where it'll resonate with them. Okay, with the Magician here, they've seen through it. They can't get past whatever this person did to hurt them. They can't get past it. And I believe that with the amount of energy that's coming up from the surface, okay, especially with this Pluto North Node trine, and followed by within 2 days of that peaking, the Leo full moon. And the Leo full moon energy, by the way, which is a truth full moon, that starts about 2.5 days or so before the full moon itself. That energy starts to bleed in. So on the 14th, when the Pluto North Node trine is peaking, the Leo full truth moon energy will be there blending with it. That's why these readings are coming out so strong. This is the second day in a row we've seen a tower from a different deck. What's on top of the Eight of Cups? The Hermit. I'm right. They know. They're inner stuff. This is about inner wisdom. Inner wisdom from the soul coming to the surface. This person's figured it out. Whoever your person is, and any of you, this applies to all of you, they figured something out, and they will in this. This is going to be a tough Valentine's Day. This is going to be the biggest breakup Valentine's Day ever. I don't know if Hallmark's going to sell any cards. I don't even know if the grocery store is going to sell their chocolate. I have no idea. The Sun, again, she walking, it's bookending the Eight of Cups. The Sun down here verifies my read that your person is walking away from 8 broken cups toward the Sun, toward the Sun, toward the Sun, because of something they've learned, because of something they figured out, probably about this asshole right there. Figured it out, got it. They know the trick now. They know all their tricks. Now they're going to reverse the tricks back on this person. There's a lot of pain within your person. There's pain about losing you and what they did to you. There's almost some shame attached to that in some way, especially with the Ten of Cups crossed by the Five of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. There's some shame for what they did to you, for a lot of you. But the bottom line here is there's a lot of pain on the other side of that coin for this King of Wands, whatever this is, okay? Whatever this represents. It could be an energy within your person, the way they behave. It could be a spouse. For most of you, it's a spouse or a relationship. And for others of you, it's a family dynamic of some kind or something on the practical side. It could be a job or something like that. Generally, the King of Wands, it's a passionate energy, but he's real fluffy. He's real superficial, you know. I always compare him to the Carly Simon's You're So Vain song, right? It's like that. Either way, there's going to be some spats happening. And this reading's pretty symmetrical with the suns in the right places here. So, that's it. That's what I got. This is just a preview of the weekly reading for tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait to see the fucking weekly reading. Jesus Christ. That's going to be something else when we blow this all up as an all signs reading. Oh, God. Oh, I better have bacon for breakfast. Okay. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful. It should have been. This is pretty solid energy. It's right here. Okay? It's going to be a hell of a week. It's going to be a week where for a lot of you, a lot is going to happen behind the scenes. I can dig that. Okay? The High Priestess was there in the pre-shuffle. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, but we just had a sneak peek of it. And I think for a good chunk of you, either this week or before the end of the month, somebody's going to chuck a spear at you to try to make sure you don't get away. All right? I want you to do what's best for you. But my read on the energy is if I were you, if you're in full Empress energy, I'd pull that spear out, throw it on the ground, and keep walking until you get some kind of offer that's better than a spear, if you catch my drift. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck, everyone. Stay tuned for tomorrow's weekly reading.